Howdy. I'm out here gonna shoot some drills, some standard stuff. Today I'm shooting the pistol IQ standards. This is a new one, just came out from my boy Riley, and it's a 5-stage standard. I'm gonna shoot all 5 of them. This is supposed to be shot cold and on demand, so I just got here, just set up a target. This will be the very first thing I shoot for the day, so I probably won't shoot it very well, but that's okay. So, like I said, it's shot in 5 stages, 5 strings, if you will. There's going to be an accuracy standard, draw standard, recoil standard, transition standard, and a throttle standard. We'll go through each of them real quick just so you know what we're doing. The first one, the accuracy standard, is the half test. So from my 10-yard line, which I don't know if you can see on the ground here, we're going to shoot 5 rounds into the B8 right there. The second, third, fourth, and fifth are going to be shot on different targets that I don't have. I don't have enough sticks because I'm dumb. I didn't bring enough sticks to set up the stands. Yeah, the kids laughed at me over here for that. So after I shoot this one, I'm going to swap the target real quick, and then I'll explain what that is. So that's going to be on a USPSA A-zone size target. The draw standard is going to be 7 yards. So I've got a 7-yard line here also. It's going to be draw and fire 2 rounds into the A-zone. That's it. That's the draw standard. The third string, the recoil standard, is going to be again from the 7-yard line. Draw and fire 6 rounds into the A-zone. So that's basically a build drill. The fourth transition standard is going to be from the 7-yard line. I've got 2 A-zone set up. And so the transition, I'm going to draw, fire 2 rounds on one A-zone, transition 2 rounds onto the second, and then transition back 2 more rounds. It doesn't matter if you start on the left or the right, right or left, it doesn't matter. As long as you start, you go 1, 2, 3, whatever. And then finally is the throttle standard. So again, from the 7-yard line, draw and fire 2 rounds each to the targets. So this is going to actually have 3 targets. So there's an A zone, a USPSA A zone, and then 2 3x5 cards on either side of it. So you go 2 on the card, 2 to the A zone, and then 2 onto the other card. And that's pretty much it. Then the math comes in. So you're going to do power factor scoring, points, hits inside the A zone and or the card are worth 5 points each. For 2 through 5. The bill drill or the B8, scored 5 shots. You get the total from that, divide by 2, since we're only doing half the test, and then you round that up to the nearest whole number. So again, hits in the A zone and the card are worth 5 points. Hits outside are worth nothing, so that's 0 points there. And then we do the math to figure out what it is. In theory, as it says here, a score of 100 represents what is considered to be a mean score of a shooter of average proficiency. I'm as average as they get, so hopefully I get somewhere close to that. I don't have super high hopes because this is the first thing we shoot today. Haven't shot in a couple of weeks. Haven't shot pistols in probably a month, so maybe even more than that. But anyway, I've got my little scorekeeper here who's going to record stuff. Let's say hi. Say
hi.
Hey. All right, so there you go. Let me get my gas up here real quick. All right, so again, the first one is going to be 5 rounds on the B8 from 10 yards. And of course, I am timing this. If this will turn on, there we go. Let's see, make sure it's working. Wow, let's set a delay, I think, because I'm gonna have to push the button and then run away from it. For cowboy guns, keep the volume backlight. Why does it say random start tank 4? Okay. All right. Why is it doing that? Anyway, hey, how about you be my timer then? Come on up here.
So what do I do?
So, what you'll do is just say shooter ready, stand by, and then you push the button. Cool? It's nice to have an assistant sometimes. All right, come on up here.
So I just press.
Although this one's actually not timed, so this one we don't need to worry about it so much. So you gotta stay behind the line here, though, bud. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
All right. So, and just for reference, I'm shooting my Grey Ghost combat pistol. All right. So this is 5 rounds, 10-yard line on the B8s.
Shooters ready?
This one's not timed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Weird.
Yeah. Walk back.
Okay. So. All right. So like I said, I got to switch to a different target, so I'm just going to bring this whole thing down here. So this looks like a, well, everything's in the 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be a 50, and I'm going to pause this video for just a second while we swap out the targets, but 50 on that. What was the time? We didn't time it, so. All right, be right back. Okay, so back to stage number 2. Again, this is the draw standard. So this is going to be a draw and fire 2 rounds from 7-yard line into an A zone target. Now, I do not have USPSA targets today, so this is going to blow away, dude. So what I've done is I've just mocked up some targets and I've drawn an A zone. The standard A zone on a USPSA target is about 11 by 6 inches. I know it's 11.02 something by 5.9, whatever. It's 11 by 6, so that's what I've gone with. And I have 2 of them drawn up because that's how we're gonna need them for our transition stage. And as you can see, I've got 2. Actually, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got 2 3x5 cards on there for the last one, for the throttle drill. So, again, let's get ready to time this. So again, this is the draw standard. So this is just going to be a single draw and 2 shots into the A zone. And this stage and the rest are shot from 7 yards, so we'll be walking up just a bit more. All right, come on up. Come like right here. Okay.
Shooters ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Okay.
1.89.
Okay, so time on that, let me see it. Time on that's 1.89. I hope you can see it there. So let's mark that down. And both of those hits are in the zone. So that's going to be 10 points in 1.89.
10 points. 1.89.
All right, grab the timer. So the next one is basically the build drill. So this is going to be draw and fire 6 rounds from the 7-yard line again. On here. Okay.
Shooters ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
my time on that.
2.62.
262. All right, can you see that?
Yeah.
All right, so that's 262, and I do have one that just flew up a little high. So 5 points each times 5, so that's going to be 25 points in 262. All right, so next up is our transition drill, which is going to be 2 shots on the left or right, and then transition to the other one, 2 shots, and then back to the other one, to the first one for 2 more shots. So this is 6 shots total. Ready?
Yes.
I'm going to do an administrative reload here, because I don't think I don't know if I have enough left in there for now. Okay. So, let's see. All right.
Shooters ready?
222. Ready.
Stand by.
Okay.
3.79.
What's that?
3.79.
379. Okay.
There you go.
So 3.79, and transitioning over to the right, my first shot, I threw it, so it's outside. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5, so another 25 in 3.79 seconds.
I'm just getting more and more time every time. Yeah, it's not.
This is stage 4. 25, 3, 7,
I'm not writing on that
and
one.
then 5. It's okay. All right, so the 5th and final stage again is going to be the throttle standard. So I'm going to take 2 shots at the 3x5 card, 2 shots to the A zone, and then 2 more shots to the other 3x5 card. The idea here, of course, is to get you to focus on that smaller target, slow down in order to get get your sight picture and focus on that smaller target, transition quickly to a larger one, and then back to the small one. So this is the one where I expect to throw a couple of shots at least. So we'll see how it goes. All right, come on up, bud. Okay.
Shooters ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Woo.
That was extremely accurate.
All right.
4.76.
4.76. All right. So 4.76. There you go. Let's say 4.76. And all of those hits are in. One of them is just breaking on the edge of the. Let's just walk up here. So I was kind of surprised that I did so well on that one, but as you can see here, this one broke the card there, so that does count as a hit too. All of these are in here, and then 2 on that side. As I mentioned, so far I've had 2 outside. This was on the bill drill, and then this one was on the transition, just going a little bit too fast. So this is pretty good scoring. Actually, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go back and do the math on this. All right. So again, this is power factor scoring for this stuff. So you multiply or divide your points by your time. And then there's a couple other little wonky things, dividing by 2 and multiplying and adding up to whatever. So I'm going to pause this for just a second while we math, and then I'll come back and talk about the final.
So how many did you score?
Okay, so we had to stop the video because apparently the only calculator we brought was on this here phone. So that's okay. We're back. So again, shooting the Pistol IQ standards. Got my scores and times all recorded here. The half test, the 5 shots on the B8, shot that perfect. So that was 25 points there. The draw standard, was 2 rounds into the A zone, so that's 10 points. I did it in 1.89 seconds. The recoil standards, bill drill, missed 1. I had 1 flyer, so that gets me 25 points. Shot it in 2.62. That's actually really slow for me. I can usually do that a lot faster, closer to 2 seconds. So I don't know what was going on there, but anyway, the transition standard, again, I threw one of those shots as I was coming over to the right. So that gets me 25 points. I did that in 3.74 seconds. The throttle standard, I got all of those hits in, so 30 points in 4.76 seconds. So my total pistol IQ score for today is 106. So as mentioned and as stated on there, 100 is for, a mean for an average shooter. I'm pretty darn average. And so I'm glad that I was a little bit above that. I know that the biggest issue that I had with this stuff was just the speed. My times were way too high, especially I think on that bill drill. I don't know why that took me so long, but whatever. I'll try this again next time I'm out here, and I'm actually going to shoot it from concealment next time. The difference between shooting from open, which is like I'm doing here, just a competition training belt, and shooting from concealment is from concealment you will subtract 1/4 of a second from all of your times to get your total. Little break for shooting from concealment. So that's it. Thanks to the kiddo here for helping me out, and Riley, this is tough, but thanks, because it was a lot of fun. Looking forward to doing it a whole bunch more. Peace.